Welcome back, EPSL fans, Buford fans in attendance as well. We're here for the Week 3 game between the Liberty North Eagles and the Buford Wolves. The Wolves have not had an easy going of it at all, but hopefully today they have found some form of motivation to come out here and get their first win on the season. Buford is going to start on defense for this game. The defense hopefully can do a better job than they did last week. Sean Brady Jr. just ran rampant against them, and it just didn't seem fair at all. But hopefully today they can find a way to limit Aiden Brooks in his offense as he comes out here preparing. Liberty North was I believe, yes, they were a playoff team last year, losing in the first round, but this is a very formidable foe as well as the rest of the teams that Buford has played all season. And they start off with a pass out to the left. It will be complete, tackled by Witherby. It'll be a first down. And now from the 43, they'll hand it off. Handoff gets up 3 yards. He's dropped. Willie Stamer, 16 rushes, 64 yards, and a touchdown last week. They've got to be able to hold him in check. He's not nearly to the level or caliber of a running back as Sean Brady Jr. is, but definitely still someone you got to keep an eye on the backfield. And they do just that after a 2-yard rush. Now it is 3rd and 5. Brooks taking a snap. Defense trying to get there on the blitz, and Will Smith brings him down. The flashbacks to the number 26 number of Carter Hart. But Will Smith gets the sack, makes it 4th and 16 coming up. Very, very good sign for the Buford defense getting off the field early. Let's see what the offense can get ready to do. Last week, the offense, a lot of inconsistencies between receiver and quarterback, as well as even the run game, which just didn't seem to get started nearly as much as it should have. But we can see if Bobby Johnson, he's got 3 passing touchdowns, and he's got 420 total yards already this year. Throws out left. It's caught for a gain of 4. That's Cooper. It's now 2nd and 6. Ray Rice Jr. out of the backfield. Now it's empty. Bobby Johnson is intercepted, looking for Chad Henry down the field, and that one is going the other way after just 2 plays. Lenny Dickerson makes the leaping grab, and he now puts his team right back in momentum. Chad Henry, the intended target. Aiden Brooks comes back out here. The defense did a great job last drive. They gave up a first down, but they did a really, really good job on the consecutive downs leading after on the rushing attempts. As they start here with a rushing attempt to Aiden Brooks on the read option. It's brought down after a gain of 1. And up 2nd and 9. They'll throw over the middle. Just too much congested traffic for anything to be completed. And it will be 3rd and 9 coming up here. They've got no receiver lined up on that right side. 2 on your left. Defense trying to get in there, but they are able to do enough to force an errant throw, and it'll be 4th and 9. Brooks not able to hit his receiver on the hands, just a little too low. The ball falls out of the end zone. Touchback. They'll start at the 20-yard line. Now on the play action, Johnson's going to throw it out to Cooper. Handoff, Ray Rice Jr. Ray Rice Jr. breaking a couple tackles, getting up 3rd and inches. And 1st and 10. Handoff again. Ray Rice Jr., a big rush there. He's up to 20 yards on the game. Ray Rice Jr. getting a brunt of carries now. He's up to 25 yards. He got 5 yards there, and that's already just about half of his total from last week with just 8 rushes, all coming in that first half of that game. Now out of the I form, Johnson to throw a deep drop back. It'll go back to Ray Rice Jr., similar to what they've done last year with Ray Rice Jr., just utilizing him on every down. And now here's 3rd and 1. Johnson going to attempt a QB sneak, and it will move the chains. Johnson on the play action. Johnson to throw to his left. It's caught by Lucas Leak, his first catch on the day. Moving inside the 30. Here they are at the 26-yard line, and they've done a great job of mixing things up against this defense, showing them a lot of run, and it's worked to perfection as far as we've seen, as well as that play action with Bobby Johnson allowing him to get some more time in that backfield. And now to Ray Rice Jr., who's just going to cut it back inside. Probably could have stayed outside on that one, had so much room, and he'll only be able to get a gain of 1. Ray Rice Jr. out of the backfield is going to line up on the single side on the left. Underneath throw to Chad Henry, knocked off course by the linebacker, and it will be incomplete. Johnson stepping up. Johnson with some time. That ball's a little fluky, but it's up there and caught by Forwick. What a catch there. That was not an expected play, but Tracy Forwick, known for making big plays and getting up and getting there, and he elevates to make that catch that was not looking like it was in his vicinity for a second, but what a throw. And the DB just not able to reach the vertical of Tracy Forwick. He comes down with the football, and the Buford Wolves now have the lead. So with a 7-0 lead, the ball is heading back to Liberty North, and the Eagles will have a chance this first quarter, still with a lot of time left, about 3 minutes to go. They'll start under center with the lone receiver on the left side. Now they'll send one to the other side as well. And they'll start with a play action throw, but Marshall Law is going to destroy that entire play call, as he's known to do, laying down the law with a 9-yard sack. No one even really accounts for Law there. He gets the inside leverage on the right tackle, or left tackle, I should say, and just bulldozes home for a sack. So now 2nd and 19. The defense has shown up greatly so far in this first quarter. Setting up the screen pass. They get it out to Stamer. He's going to have a first down. So much room to run, and that's just so unfortunate. Using the aggression of Buford against them with the blitz. They set up the screen pass, and it works perfectly. 1st and 10 now from the 38. Play action. Once again, the defensive line getting home, forcing a bad throw from Brooks. Handoff now, Stamer. Stamer to the outside. It's going to get 2 on the play before being brought down. Now at the 40-yard line with 1:39 to go. Here's 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. There's a flag on the play, but that is incomplete. We'll see what the call is, holding. So that will be declined by the Wolves, and they will get the ball back. 4th and 8. Punt coming from Liberty North. And Ray Rice Jr. is going to just fair catch it right there at the 15-yard line. They had a great recipe for success. Let Ray Rice Jr. cook. And it worked to perfection there as he moved them chains for them all the way down inside, like I said, that 26-yard line pretty much. And they capped it off with that throw from Bobby Johnson over to Tracy Forwick. But they start with a run this time and nothing for them. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they'll set up the screen pass for Ray Rice Jr. Couple blocks for him, and he will move the chains. 1st down. Bobby Johnson moving out the pocket. It's a flag on the play. Second and 20. Empty set for Bobby Johnson. Johnson to throw. Out to his right. It's Ray Rice Jr. He gets 6 on the play. It's 3rd and 14, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. Third and 14 coming up. Ray Rice Jr. heading out to the right. Empty set for Bobby Johnson. He's going to step up and be brought into a tackle. He's got to make a decision there to let go of that football or just rush for it. Instead, he doesn't. He just holds on to it, and he's forced into a sack. Play action throw. They get 9 yards. 2nd and 1 coming up. Handoff Stamer. And a fight for to get the 1st down. Brooks to throw. Ferguson gets there. And they've got 2 sacks today. This one loses 7. Once again, that left side of that offensive line has been struggling today with Marshall Law and Calais Ferguson causing havoc. They've got trips right. They complete the pass, and it will get them 5 yards. So still 3rd and long with 3rd and 12 coming up. They'll be forced to come out in the empty formation. They've got to get the ball out quick with this defensive line eating as well as it has. And as I said, the defensive line comes out ready to play. Malachi Moore with the 4th sack, actually, of the game. I forgot the Will Smith sack, so that punt gets to the 27. So, yeah, the defense has just been showing up on the defensive line all day, and they've got a lot of credit to give to that front four and their excellent job of forcing Aiden Brooks to throw some very errant throws. Not even just the sacks, just overall just pressure. Bobby Johnson to start the drive gives it to Cooper. He'll get a 7-yard catch. Now here's 2nd and 3 from the 34. Bobby Johnson's going to look to throw. He's going to rush forward. What a catch by Forward. It looked like that was a one-handed catch. Won't be able to see the replay on that one as they are quick to hurry up to the line. But it's a 1st down. Cooper is going to get on the jet sweep, and nothing there for him as Mack gets through. 2nd and 12 here coming up. Ray Rice Jr. in motion. They'll throw it his way. Chad Henry gives a great block, and it gets him the 12 yards necessary to keep the chains moving. Bobby Johnson to throw. The pocket very, very crowded, but he gets it off to Tracy Fulker. Finally starting to see the potential of what this Buford offense can be when everything starts to go right. Bobby Johnson has hit the receivers making the catches. Outside of the interception, it's been a very, very good offensive day for them. Even Ray Rice Jr. being way more utilized in this offense than he was last week. 1st and 10 here from the 34. Bobby Johnson setting up the RPO. Cooper making the catch for 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 7 coming up. And Johnson throws it out to Ray Rice Jr. It's 3rd and 2. And nothing for him there. It's 4th and 2. 26-yard line is where this drive will end at, and Kitson Hinch will be out to kick the field goal. Hinch drills the field goal, and the Liberty North Eagles will start from the 26-yard line. The Eagles, with only 26 total yards of offense today, has not been looking so great. 16 total passing yards. Stamer will lose another yard, and that will be 2nd and 11. Calais Ferguson making that tackle for loss. And from the 25-yard line now, 3 minutes left in the second to go. Intercepted, and he may just walk in. Brock Lomax does. Pick 6, Buford. And Brock Lomax, I mean, it just fell right into his hands. Aiden Brooks just couldn't have thrown a better ball to the defense. The running back didn't even get his head around in time. It looks like maybe he was running a wheel route there, but Brock Lomax reads it perfectly and takes it to the crib. Kitson Hinch is going to drill the point after try, and the home crowd has had a big effect on this team, it feels like, in how much they've changed their style of play and how well they've played today. Aiden Brooks coming back out after the interception. The crowd just surging with energy, seeing their team finally be in command of a football game this season. First and 10 coming up. After that throw from Brooks, close to the 2-minute warning, and Malachi Moore stuffs it. A loss of 2. Stammer had no chance. He looked up from getting the carry and immediately was met by the arms of Malachi Moore. Brooks to throw. Brooks with some time, stepping up, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 12 is coming up. From the 35 now, Liberty North. Brooks to throw it, incomplete once again. Brock Lomax with some pressure there. Marks wanting a flag, none called. No push is the call from the refs. And now with 1:52, they've got Hinch, who can definitely hit from pretty far out. We've seen it already this season. First and 10 at the 31. They've got a really, really solid chance to get there. Ray Rice Jr. not missing a catch so far this game, and he's got 39 yards in the air. Given the flashes of what he did his freshman year of being an excellent dual threat running back and his ability to make moves in both the rushing and receiving game. And they'll give it to him in the receiving game here on the screen pass. He'll get 13 yards on the play. Lenny Dickerson there to bring him down. Quickly they go. Bobby Johnson to throw once again. This time he looks for Cooper. Ray Rice Jr.'s brother will make the catch and keep the drive moving. Under center, Johnson on the play action. Johnson's got some time. Gets it out to the tight end. I don't believe that's Chad Henry. He'll get 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 coming up. From the 37, they're close to field goal range. Need about a couple more yards. If Cooper made that catch, they might have been there, but it'll be incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 7 coming up. Still 2 timeouts remaining. Johnson stepping up. Johnson throwing over the middle. It's a wide open Lucas Leak. No timeout called yet, but 30 seconds here to go. They finally call it with 31. First and 10 from the 15-yard line. 31 seconds to go. Johnson's going to throw it out to his right, and it's going to be an easy touchdown for Chad Henry. The Buford offense has found its spark. Bobby Johnson with a routine and easy throw, but nobody accounts for the tight end, Chad Henry, wide open in the flat, and he doesn't need much of a burst to get into the end zone from about 15 yards out. And they do it with 27 seconds to spare. First and 10 from the 21. Brooks got to go quickly. They've got 3 timeouts, but that is not enough yards for them to get close enough for this field goal. They take their first timeout. And Buford, people thought it was looking bleak for them. Starting 0-2 is definitely not the way you expect from a team that was just in a conference championship, but the defense once again showing up. No timeout is going to be used from Liberty North as they're just going to try to get done what they can with this little amount of time. They'll get the first down, and they will call the timeout with 5 seconds to go. But this has been an absolute turnaround of a game, shutting their opponent out throughout 2 quarters. And the league may be time to be put back on notice after a game like this, if they can finish it out strongly. 24-0 is the score at halftime. Buford up big at home. The offense finding its spark. The defense putting on a show of dominance. And we'll see what's left coming out of halftime. Coming out, Buford will start from the 21, Lucas Leak. And Bobby Johnson, what a game it's been for him. 1 interception, but he's got 2 touchdowns today. And he's found his stride in the pocket. He's still got things to learn for a freshman quarterback, but it has been a very, very good game for him. He's got 189 passing yards on the game. Ray Rice Jr. is going to take the first carry of the second half, get the first down. Now, under center, they'll go to Forwick. This wide receiver jet sweep has not worked at all, and they lose 2 yards on it. Now, Forwick and Leak will switch positions. Johnson will throw it to Leak. Leak will get the catch for 11. It'll now be 3rd and 1 from the 40 here. No wide receivers lined up on the right side of the screen. Johnson will throw it. Lucas Leak making the catch over the middle and getting 2 yards, just a yard more than necessary. Now here in their jumbo package, it's looking like they will think about handing it off to Ray Rice Jr., but instead not. Johnson, after the loss of 4, gets it back with the throw to Ray Rice Jr. 3rd and 10 coming up here. Ray Rice Jr. in motion, empty set. He's got the linebacker matched up one-on-one. We'll see if they give him some safety help over top. But Johnson's got some time, and he had a receiver open down the field. It'll be incomplete. And that one will bounce into the end zone, so they'll start at the 20-yard line. Brooks brought down by, it felt like, the entire defense. I don't know who's going to be credited with that sack, but it's the 5th one on the day. And it's another loss of 9. Will Smith gets off first, but it feels like Malachi Moore did as well, and then Marshall Law cleaning it up on that backside. And brought down again. Down to the 5-yard line. Aiden Brooks has just taken so much punishment today. And now his team just basically in their end zone at this point. They've got 1 third down conversion, and this doesn't look like one that they will convert. They'll set up the screen pass, and it'll be in the end zone, so it'll be a safety. Willie Witherby, the linebacker, making a big hit and a statement there as they gain an extra 2 points. They'll start with a handoff to Rice Jr. He'll get up the field. First and 10 from the 48. Ray Rice Jr. hurdling over a couple people, getting up the field. First and 10 from the 37. Ray Rice Jr. What a catch by Forwick. Forwick has had a phenomenal game today, making some tough catches. He's already got a touchdown on the day, and he continues that with some more yards on the game. First and 10 from the 17. Handoff to Forwick. Forwick's going to lose a yard. Once again, this jet sweep to the wide receiver is just not successful at all today. Second and 11 from the 18. Throw underneath. We get 7. It'll be 3rd and 4. Johnson to throw. It's caught. Chad Henry with a 2-touchdown day after going quiet all of last game. He erupts today. 2 touchdowns and a great throw at the back of the end zone by Bobby Johnson, hitting him square in the hands. And now a 30-point lead for the Buford Wolves, 33 to be exact. The third quarter isn't even over yet, and we've seen pretty much every person on the Buford offense touch the football. Not every person has scored, but every person on the Buford offense has seen some form of positive yards, and it's been a very, very good day today for them. The return gets up to the 28. So Brooks may have a little bit more breathing room if he takes a sack. He won't be inside of his own end zone. Nearly 300 total yards, while Liberty North has yet to scratch 100. They get a 6-yard gain on that throw. Shut out through nearly 3 quarters at this point. Brooks to throw. He'll have a man open on the screen and have the first down. Now, Brooks to throw. He breaks a tackle and flips the field as he gets up to the 35-yard line of Buford. I thought that one was nearly intercepted. We'll see if Liberty North has finally found some way of fighting back into this game. Another broken tackle. They get 4 yards on that gain. Brock Lomax not able to bring him down from behind. Now trips left. They throw it out to the left, and it's an out route caught. 3rd and 3 coming. From the 29, Marshall Law brings them down, and they'll lose a yard. 4th and 4 coming up. Now the question is, do you go for it being down by so much, or do you take the 3 and just be thankful that you got some points in the game? Instead, they will go for it here on 4th and 4. 41 seconds to go here in the third. They've got 4 receivers out there. Man in motion, now moves back the other way. Looks like a man look here from Buford. Potentially, it is. Brooks over the middle. Catch is complete. And now they're at the 20-yard line. The closest to the end zone we've probably seen them all game. And an 8-yard catch puts them at the 12-yard line just before the third quarter ends. And into the fourth we go. 3 shutout quarters from the Buford defense and 33 points from the offense. Into the fourth we go as Buford's looking to claim their first victory on the season. Brooks on 2nd and 2. 12 minutes here to go in the fourth. Trying to find a way to claw back. Brooks is going to run for it here. Slide down at the 4. And that one's incomplete. From the 4-yard line, throw is caught at the 1. It's 3rd and goal coming up here. Liberty North looking to get some points on the game here. Can they get it? They'll go with the QB sneak, and they will. Their first touchdown comes early in the fourth. Buford has to be proud of this performance and how well they played. all day. I mean, no, not many teams can say this season that they have, or any team can say they've gotten a safety and a pick six in one game. The defense played phenomenal today, and if they can continue this stretch and this offense can continue to stay consistent and being able to put the ball in the hands of Ray Rice Jr. as well as these receivers, they have a very, very good chance of being the team that we thought they would be. Cooper going to get to the 44-yard line there. Known for his swift feet back at Bishop Gorman. I believe he had a kick return touchdown there as well. But an absolute game-changing performance here, a season-changing performance, hopefully, for Buford. Seeing so much success in this game and finally seeing the blueprint of what they worked so hard for in the offseason finally come to fruition. 5 seconds to go. They'll hand it off to Ray Rice Jr. He's got nowhere to really go, but they'll swing him forward for an extra 3 yards. 3rd and 4 coming up. That play did not look like it was going anywhere, but Ray Rice Jr. finding some positive. Seven seconds to go. Handoff, Ray Rice Jr. This time he'll lose 2, and the ball will go back to Liberty North. First and 10 from the 25. 7-yard gain there. 2nd and 3 coming up. Catch made once again. They're moving the ball here. 7 minutes to go. It's not as promising. If they wanted to keep this game anywhere near alive, they've got to score a little bit quicker, and potentially with a lot more time to go, it doesn't look very good for him. But they're stringing together some plays here. Another throw there is force feeding here, number 6, and he is making some fantastic plays for them. 2nd inches. The audible made by Brooks into an empty set. And charging in is Marshall Law. They've moved him all over the field, and he's gotten a sack in every position he's been in. 3rd and 6 coming up. Third and 6 coming up. Fourth and 6 coming up here. And the catch is made. They will call that a first down. He was pushed behind the line of scrimmage, but the catch was made at or ahead of it, or ahead of the line of gain, I should say. So 1st and 10 from the 32. Brooks rushing forward. 3rd and 5. Slides down to the 11. Here's 1st and 10 coming up. And touchdown for the Liberty North Eagles. Not really much changes for this game, but it's another touchdown put on the game. Isaac Chandler, who was a major part of getting them down the field, caps off the drive with the touchdown. And with the onside kick being recovered by Buford, should hope to see all 4 minutes of this clock be drained down. First and 10 from the 43 here. Ray Rice Jr. carries forward, gets the first down. Throw to Henry, caught as he'll move the chains once again, and it looks like they are not stopping. Still going to look to put the ball in the end zone. Ray Rice Jr. touchdown. He's been balling all day, and he finally finds his way into the end zone, and that'll be a 40 piece here for Buford at the home stadium. Probably the most points we've seen from them in both games combined, and it's been a pleasure to be able to watch this team finally find its stride. Starting from the 25, out comes Brooks with 2 minutes and 55 to go. And intercepted. I think that's Larry Brown. It is. Larry Brown is going to get the interception. The defense piling on the turnovers today. 2 already, including the safety. The defense just harassed Brooks all day today. Malachi Moore there forcing that interception, and Larry Brown scoops it up. Handoff to Ray Rice Jr. It's a couple more yards. He's at 97, maybe 3 more to put him at 100. Last play of the game will not be called, actually, it looks like. Yeah, nope, it will not. So, 14-40 the score. Buford finds its first victory on the game. Liberty dropping to 2 losses. And into next week they go, hopefully with the vibes very high after the defense's dominant performance and the offense showing up greatly and in a very, very, very needed way. So, on to next week they go. We're out. Peace.